Again, more than 5,000 assistant agriculture practitioners have been fired. That's despite promises by the Department of Agriculture that their contracts would be extended. They were contracted in January to help farmers use resources like soil and water more effectively. Well, let's discuss this situation now with Khanya Sanda from the Assistant Agriculture Practitioners National Steering Committee, just to tell us exactly what has happened here and now what is their plan of action. Khanya, good afternoon and welcome to today here on eNCA. Thank you very much for your time. Just overriding question first. Currently, as you sit, you're out of contract. You have been fired.
Indeed, Pradan, thank you for the opportunity. I think I must put it clear to you that indeed we are available on the streets. We are now out of the job as we had signed our last contract on the 1st of July, ending on the 31st.
Did you know that the contracts will end at the end of July? Were you aware that they will be ending?
No, definitely, Pradan. The trend has been that I think I must take you back that and establish a trend that the contract initially was a 3-month contract. That started from January to March. Then it was extended in March, and it ended end of June, and then it was further extended for a month. So the trend was that we had these small contracts, having had rumors that and some documentation that we could gather from sources within the department and people who we trusted with information. So there was a rumor that the contract would be extended for.
Okay, so it was only a rumor. There was no written confirmation or undertaking by the Department of Agriculture that it will be extended. It was all hearsay.
Yes, it is a rumor, and also stemming from the policy documents that have guided the birthing of the program. That it is there within policy documents of the department. Your documents like the Agriculture and Agro-Processing Master Plan. It is cited that they need the program to be a 3-year program so that it fills the necessary experience that agriculture graduates needs, and also assist with the necessary extension services that are provided by the country.
Okay, so according to this policy you're citing, you expected 3-year contracts.
Indeed, and it is also our call currently to say that when we try to be realistic with government, entry-level posts in government do not need less than 2 years experience. So the government can never say it has reached that objective if they have exposed people for only a period of 7 months. So I think the issue about 3 years stems from rumors, policy documents of the government, and what we are also as agricultural practitioners suggesting to government that this post should be a 3-year post.
Okay, so
within our
now?
memorandum.
Yeah, so what are you going to do now? What have you done? You mentioned a memorandum. Have you penned a memorandum to government? Who have you addressed to? What's your next plan of action? Because currently, as you said, you are sitting doing nothing.
Indeed, Pradan. I think today marks the 25th day of our struggle. It marks 14 days from the day we addressed the issue on the national imbizo by the president in Tomo on the 11th of August. We did sit down as agriculture practitioners, even to have a structure representing us. It is a product of our sitting down and seeing that we need to have a plan of action. We did pen down a memorandum that had demands, requests, and motivations and suggestions to say we are here, we are graduates, and we want to be part of the rationale and reasoning behind the program.
And that memorandum is now with government. So tell us, as we conclude, Khanya, just for clarity for our viewers, what does an assistant agriculture practitioner do in practice?
In essence, the job of an assistant practitioner is to assist in technical advice to assist technical advice in farmers, together with transcribing for farmers and assisting farmers with business plans, because mind you, agriculture practitioners span from people with holding degrees in agriculture, specializing in agribusiness, agroeconomics, soil scientists. So if you can look at those qualifications, most of the job of agricultural practitioners is to execute in all of those functions. So basically, an agricultural practitioner is an extension worker.
Okay, thank you very much for your time and explanations. We'll have to wait and see how government will then respond to your memorandum of demands, of motivations and suggestions. That's Khanya Sanda. He is from the Assistant Agricultural Practitioners National Steering Committee. They expected their contracts to be for 3 years. However, they ended in July. They are now sitting at home doing nothing. They are appealing that they should be used.